صباح الخير يوتيوب family. Good morning YouTube family. How are you today? كيف حالكم اليوم؟ اليوم عندي فيديو جديد. Today I have a new video and this video talks about negating the future tense. الفعل المستقبل أو نفي الفعل في المستقبل. This video is sponsored by you, the viewers. With that being said, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. And let's just start this right now. All right, let's just start it. نفي الفعل المستقبل. فعل is the verb, مستقبل is future. نفي is to negate or negation. So that's future tense negation. We have three articles or three particles or three instruments, as some people say, to negate the Arabic tenses. We have three major Arabic tenses, and these tenses are the present simple, the future, and the past tense. These are three major tenses in Arabic. So we have la, and we have already talked about la when we talked about how to negate the present tense. And la negates the present tense and also negates some nouns or nouns, but we'll talk about that later. So lan, which is today's subject or today's topic, lan negates the future tense. In English, you say, I will not. So will not in Arabic is lan. So lam, noon, lan, will not. And la, negating the present tense, is do not or does not. It depends. And we have lam, and lam negates the past tense that I will be talking about it maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow. So we have these three articles. With that being said, let's start today's lesson, and that is how to negate the future tense. All right. Okay, I'm still using the personal pronouns, and these are very crucial as to how to use these pronouns in order to conjugate or to negate. All I'm using is these personal pronouns. In Arabic, everything is about pronouns. You need to know I, you, he, she, they. So, أنا لن أكتب الدرس. أنا, I, or I am, as I said. And لن is will not write the lesson. And the word kataba here is conjugated in the present tense. So always when you negate the future tense, also use the present tense. Because as we said in statements about future tenses, we say seen or sofa and the present tense. Here we say will not, we use lan and the present tense. I will not write the lesson. نحن, we will not write the lesson. Also, the conjugation here is the present tense conjugation. And I pointed out last time that the present tense conjugation is very important in order to, to learn about this negation and a lot of these things. So you need to know your present tense conjugation is very crucial. Moving to the second person, أنت, you singular feminine, no, I'm sorry, you singular masculine. أنت لن تفتح الباب. You, singular masculine, will not open the door. أنت, and I want you to watch this, and the one that follows. أنت لن تفتحي الباب. You, singular feminine, will not open the door. تفتحي. So the noon is dropped here when we negate the future tense. The noon of the present tense conjugation is dropped. Because in the present tense for you singular feminine would be تفتحين noon. But here when we use the negation in the future, we drop the noon. You, singular feminine, will not open the door. تفتحي instead of تفتحين, present tense. Also, أنتما for the dual, لن, will not, تفتحا الباب. So the present tense conjugation for fataha for dual is taftahan noon. So the noon is also dropped because we are using lan. So the noon is dropped from here and this your noon. Noon is here, is dropped. There is no two noons here. Only the noon of the lan. Okay. Moving to the third person. I'm sorry, we have not yet finished the second person. Antum, you all, masculine. Lan, will not open the door. Also, the present tense conjugation for fataha for the plural masculine is taftahun. So the noon is dropped and the alif was added here. An alif was added. أنتم لن تفتحوا الباب. You all will not open the door. أنتن and أنتن stays the same. No change for the present tense conjugation. أنتن, you all feminine, will not تفتحن الباب. You will not open the door. And see the present tense conjugation here stays the same. No change. Okay, moving to the third person, هو he. هو لن يذهب إلى السوق. He will not go to the market. See the same, the present tense here, but we insert لن. Here, she will not go to the market. Okay, هما, this is dual. They two will not يذهب. Instead of يذهبان for present tense, the noon is dropped. So لن يذهب إلى السوق. They, both of them, will not go to the market. السوق. Okay, هم لن يذهبوا إلى السوق. They will not go to the market. So also the noon is dropped and an alif is added. لن يذهبوا إلى السوق. هن, the conjugation stays the same. The present tense conjugation stays the same. هن لن يذهبن إلى السوق. They, feminine, plural, will not go to the market. So as you can see, the noon is dropped from the you singular feminine conjugation of present tense, and also the noon is dropped for you two dual and they two dual, and you all plural and they all plural masculine. So the noon is dropped in these 5 cases. To repeat again, the noon for when you negate your future tense, you keep the present tense conjugation, except the noon is dropped in the following situations. If you are addressing a female singular, will not go, so the noon is dropped here. And also, if you are talking to two people in the second person, you're talking to two, also the noon is dropped. And you're talking to a group of people, plural masculine, also the noon is dropped and an alif is added. You are talking to two people who are there, two people who are absent. You talk about them, also the noon is dropped, and you talk about a group of people, the third person, they, masculine. Also the noon is dropped and you add an alif. But in case of singular, in case of feminine plural, the noon is kept. There is no any change. And also when you talk about they feminine, you all feminine, they feminine, they plural feminine, the noon is kept. There is no change in that regard. I hope this is, clears some air of how to negate your future tense in Arabic. The article that is used here is lan, and lan negates the future tense. With that being said, again, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for joining the channel, Learn Arabic with Dr. Elnoor. And I hope you the best. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, again, please do so. Also share the video, like it, so you will get more of the videos that I will be uploading. Thank you so much. أراكم إن شاء الله في الفيديو القادم. See you in the next video.